Do you think Atiku has all it takes to become the candidate of the PDP? Let's just narrow it down to Atiku, Saraki, and Kwankwaso.
Kwankwaso, yeah, I think I like those names. Ask Atiku, Saraki, Kwankwaso. Well,
ASK.
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 So, you see, number one, if people, whoever emerges, one, there are people who are going to vote for, against. They are going to vote for Atiku or Saraki or Kwankwaso, whoever emerges among them. But I believe that, let me start with Atiku first of all. This man has some structure, which I believe is still strong. And we heard from the grapevine, those now whether it was true or not, that his principal at that particular time, Obasanjo, was begging him the other time for him to be given an opportunity during that period, because this guy has a solid structure that he can pull around, and the governors were still with him. So he has a structure that goes across the country. He has the means. If he emerges, he has the resources to fight the incumbent.
But the same Obasanjo said Atiku is not fit to be president.
That's what I wanted to go to, that aspect of it. He said he's not fit to president. They know what they have between themselves, that he's not telling the public. But if he has anything against this particular man that he says not fit, he should be able to say this and this and these are my reasons. If there's security reason, you know, say this man is going to be a security threat to the country, you say for the interest of the people. You are doing this for posterity. You are not doing this for your personal gain. If you have the interest of this nation at heart, you should be able to say, this is my reason why I say this person is not fit to be a leader. Bring it to the public opinion. Let the people decide that one. Not he's not fit to be president. It's your personal reason for it, and then you are not telling us that he's not fit. If PDP happen to bring him up tomorrow, and the masses decide to vote because you didn't tell us what we know, what we don't know, then you have nothing to say, because the country is not your family estate. You have an interest as a nationalist, as a former president for the country, for the well-being of the country. Whatsoever thing you have concerning a person, bring it up. Let the people decide it, and not for yourself.
Okay, what are the likely chances of Bukola Saraki, the president of the Senate? Japhet.
Yes. Saraki, as far as I am concerned, is competent to be president of Nigeria. And I seem to prefer his age, on the sentiment of age. He is much younger, quote and unquote. But I don't see Saraki going all out, to clinch the presidency. It's not about that. I think there is more to the, contests. I think it's strategic for a purpose. Saraki might likely go back to the Senate.
And is that why he decided to get the presidential nomination form and that of the Senate?
He got both.
Is it the case of buy one and get one free? So what is happening? No, gentlemen, we have to look at this.
No, it's part of the strategy. I've said it. It's part of the strategy. They have serious issue at hand. You want to unseat an incumbent. An incumbent. You were part of the process that brought him on board. You severed your relationship with the incumbent. Now you have ganged up again. As opposition. To unseat. So it's a long thing, like we say, it's a long thing. However, nobody is against that. I love the fact that they are ventilating their grievances. It's good for democracy. There is conflict of ideas. Let it continue. But the credibility of the process will matter at the end of the day. If they did it so beautifully, fine. Whether Atiku, Kwankwaso or Saraki, beautiful. But at the end of the day, it will not only be about PDP and APC, because I am beginning to see that this era of social media, and the not too young agitation, coupled with other socio-political, economic dynamics within the system now, the contest will be, from my perspective, different. There will be upsets. There will be upsets.
Now, with the person of Saraki,
Yeah.
when he made his declaration at that gathering of not too young to run, some city told, or the convener came out to say they were caught unawares for a person of Bukola Saraki with his style of leadership. And what do you make of such?
I think it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah, and
He went to a program. He felt, well, these young people are here. He took the opportunity. He seized the opportunity. There wasn't anything wrong in that. I didn't expect that the platform or the organization would go after him to say, it was his, you invited him in the first place. So why will you dissociate from his, aspiration?
Declaration.
He has only or merely taken the opportunity to tell you his aspiration.
Okay, away from that, let's look at Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, the man with the red cap. Is always known as the Kwankwaso.
Well,
In the same,
I heard
is it same race?
the Kwankwaso factor now. You see, part of what has dragged, Mr. President to exhibit the sentiment again, going to Kano. Kano is the battlefield in the north now. There's no, they want to appease Kano. They have taken the Director General of the DSS to Kano again to say, I'm serious about you, Kano. We need votes there. That's why we got over 1 million votes now. So Kwankwaso did it, Abiden and Ganduje. They are no longer at par, But we need that Kano. And there is no way APC can garner the kind of support they enjoyed the previous election. No, because it's been balkanized. The APC wants to prove that no, Kwankwaso is not. Kwankwaso is saying we are here. You understand? This one, there was a particular. He decamped and he came back. He checked out. All sorts of things happening in Kano.
Based on the fact that Shekarawi is now with the APC.
Yeah, Shekarawi has taken the Senate from Abi.
He's in the APC at the moment. So are you saying that the president does not hold a very strong
no, he still has.
in that?
He has a chance, but you do not, undermine Kwankwaso.